Alright, so I let the rust converter convert the rust overnight. Seems to have done a pretty good job. Looks a lot less rusty. Before I put some primer on it, I'm gonna tack up here and here, where I got a little crazy with the grinder, cutting the face off, the skin off. There's also a little bit of the edge where it wraps around here that needs to come off, and a little bit over here too. Once that's all gone, I'll be ready to weld this piece in. With that in, I can measure for the other piece. So, step by step. Well, there it is, all tacked in place. Not real happy way the edges folded over. I ended up with a lot of dents on the front. But hey, that's what Bondo's for, right? Anyway, I got it on there straight. It looks a lot different than the rusted out bits that were on there. Still need to drill some holes in the bottom to let the water out. But really, if you have a car like this, you should not go out in the rain. And you certainly shouldn't leave your top down. But that's a story for another time. Well, I got stuff kind of roughly in place. Notice the clamps. It fits. And my gaps aren't perfect. I got work to do. But, edge of the door lines up with the edge of the rocker panel all the way across. Yay! Looking at this, you can really see all the steel I've replaced on this car. Probably a third of the car. Nah, it might be an exaggeration. Anyway, it really shows here on the outside. Turns out the door had a bit of a twist to it. When I first put it on, the front lined up all right. The back was out this way about a ½ inch. So, put my, don't know if you can see any of that. Put my thigh against the bottom of the door, hold on the top, and it moved. It moved because the new skin on the bottom is just tacked in place. So there was enough to let it move. And it now lines up, which is awesome. Very happy about that. This is a major relief. I was, if you've been watching this, you know how much I've been fighting this. I still got detail work to do, fixing the size of the gaps and things like that, but that's details. I can handle details. It's when major parts don't fit together, after a while you start thinking, maybe I'm the crazy one. But, no, it's going. This is very good progress. Both doors on it right now, which is kind of a nice accomplishment. This weekend, I'm planning on ordering these replacement panels. So I thought, hey, I ought to check the trunk. It's a good thing I did. Guess what? More Bondo over rust. Quite clever how they did it. Under here is the inner frame, and this is the skin that goes on top, and they just, filled it in. Well, I figured since I checked the trunk, I ought to check the hood. Surprisingly, it's solid. There's no Bondo on it. Pretty cool. So, I also wanted just to put it on, pretend it's a whole solid car again. Because I forget what it looks like. I forget how cool it is. I forget how cool it is that I get to work on something like this. You get bogged down in all the frustrating bits like door gaps, and you forget what you're working on. It's going to be pretty cool. If you like this video, click the like button below. If you want to come along on the ride as we complete this project, click the subscribe button. If you want to make sure Google reminds you every time there's a new video, click the alarm bell. Your support is very much appreciated.